west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. On the other side, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. Men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. They'll drop to throw. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And we're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL. And they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, first down.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
Looking to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's to 2nd and goal.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll set up a throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Giants take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They're able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
Get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you what. 3rd down. All you're thinking is, what can we do to keep this drive going to get enough yardage to move the sticks?
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. It's their quarterback. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Just shy of midfield. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 10-yard line.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to pull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit up with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7.
Eagles 7.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Eagles offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but it's fair to say this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here now a 3rd down and 8. They'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the 1st quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. Back to throw here. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 41. Now he'll tuck this and run. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And taking it to the 15-yard line before it's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level.
And this is where you're hoping you can catch the defense with too many men in the box. You line up in a jumbo set and pull people close to the line of scrimmage and in tight. And then it was all about closing off the angles of pursuit on the strong side and hoping your guy can win the race to the outside. And that time, he takes the toss and follows his lead blocker right into the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The New York set to take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Looking now, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
44-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's a quick throw right side, and it's complete.
And the Giants, 1st down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and
2nd and 6.
And
it'll be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
The Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
At the 20-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And this time they were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A gain of 7 yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The Giants' offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The Giants on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
7-yard line.
Well, if my calculations are correct here, and I think that they are, he's now over 55,000 career passing yards.
But you did get a fine education in the Midwest, my friend, so I know that happened, okay? I know those Butler Bulldogs very proud of what they sent out there, so I'm trusting your numbers. 55,000 yards? Wow. I mean, what more can you say?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was already in the top 10. Now he just keeps climbing toward the top.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll get nothing out of that one. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42.
That's another Giants first down.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Over the middle, it's complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
7-yard line.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Scannaboo will score. Touchdown, New York.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Now, this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
32-yard line.
Looking left sideline, it's complete.
18. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brings up second and 7.
Back to throw again. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's fourth. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
Giants take over first and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Here we go, the final weekend of the regular season, Week 18. Sort it out Sunday. Let's get to sorting. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Houston. The Texans at home to take on the Colts in the AFC South. And it's the Texans QB. He's going to look deep and find his receiver. 30-yard touchdown. The Texans finish off a disappointing 6-11 season, but they get the win in the finale. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And this is the Titans quarterback. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns hosting the Denver Broncos. And here's a man who played his college football in the Buckeye State, J.K. Dobbins. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Broncos come away victorious, 21-10 your final score. With that, a look here at the playoff picture in the NFC here in this final week of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Let's start with a quick throw complete out to the right. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Here's 2nd and 8. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
At the 47-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw again. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Giants.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Eagles' 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll set up to throw. And they're going to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. On the give, it's Tracy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
He'll look to throw. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So now out comes this offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once more. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now back to throw. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 40.
They'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll set up a throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And it's taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's another Eagles first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Eagles.
Now they show jet sweep it instead or run up the middle here.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and
1. They'll go with the keeper. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 2 on the play there. And the Eagles are now set up with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Back to throw here. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Eagles are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
New York set to take the field. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
He's he's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The Giants on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late.
On play action, they'll throw. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And an Eagles first down. A gain of 14.
On first down, they'll move the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. And that's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd and 6. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
31-yard line.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 27-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Dexter Lawrence able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net. But they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Right back to Tracy.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Over the middle, it's complete.
A tight formation here. It's 3rd and a yard.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and...
They'll try and sneak it here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Tracy. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. He's going to try and take off with it. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Their mobile quarterback keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Giants have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So he stopped for no gain. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards to gain there on the catch and run.
And an Eagle 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Working the middle here. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. With the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. 3rd down. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st down, Eagles.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw.
The 16-yard line.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
At the 9-yard line.
Back to throw. Dexter Lawrence in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. First and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on second and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game. A lot of bodies there in the middle of the field, and that one intercepted.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end running a drag route across the field, and normally you'd like him to work a little bit further outside. Here the throw's a little early, and it winds up in the hands of the defender.
The New York set to take the field. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation. Well, we all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome's in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for the Giants, they finish above 500 for the year. The final tally 9-8. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, it's loss number 5 for them on the year. And as division champs, they will host a playoff game next week in the wild card round. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaud. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.